Okay. Okay, so now look at your module, physics module, page 68. Okay, page 68. The Pelangi one. Okay, then you take up a paper and you take out a test paper. Let's make a sentence. So tomorrow, so let me remind you one more time. Tomorrow, you will have paper 2. Number 1 to 4 is conceptual question. Means they will ask you about some concept lah. Then 5 and 6, hi Kayang, hi you. Okay, 5 and 6 is comparison. This is what I want to tell you. Then 7 and 8 is like the short form of 9, 10, 11. Okay, then number 9 and 10, you just choose one. Understand? Choose one to answer. So for example, you answer number 9. Number 9 only. Or you answer number 10 only. You choose one. Okay. Then number 11. Number 11, normally they would, so number 9 is called decision making. Decision making. So you make a decision. Number 11, you modify. Okay. Hi, Kayang. Okay, modify. Okay, in modify, normally for B, in also got comparison. Okay, also got comparison question. Okay, so now, now I want you to look at this. Okay, so for example, now we are answering this. This is actually number. This is number 11. You just write number 11. Okay, so A1. Yeah, A1. So you write it on your test pad. A1. What is impossible? Okay, so according to your formula, okay, so the formula will be given like this only, okay? Like this only. Yes, Ching Ching, very good. So actually, what is impulsive force? It's okay if you haven't complete yet, you can screenshot or copy. Maybe you screenshot. The formula not given. So you screenshot yourself. No need WhatsApp. Okay, formula not given is the red mark one. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And original V equals to S over T. A equals to V minus U over T. Okay, so, and you can see there are a few formula over T. You can see over T, over T. Over T means in a period of time, okay? So something on top in a period of time. But I encourage you to remember like this. Over T means the change within 1 second. So we always say the rate of change of something on top. So actually, what is MV? MV is momentum. So this one, for example, what is acceleration? Acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. And what is velocity? The rate of change of displacement. Get the way how to remember the definition. And we always write in the complete sentence. Okay, which is, they say, what is the meaning of impulsive force? So we can always start with this, the, and the. Okay, you always start your sentence for definition with and the. Okay, the rate of change of momentum, because MV and MU is momentum. So actually minus also called change, right? At this, so when they ask what's the meaning, what's the definition, or whatever, what is, always start your sentence with it is, and the. Alright. So next, for number 2, they ask what? Okay, you can see here actually got 5 marks. Okay, actually quite easy to get 5 marks if you know how. So they say observe diagram 4.1 and 4.2. So this is 4.1. This is 4.2. Okay. But normally they will say this is 4.1a. This is 4.1b. You can add it up normally in exam. So this is 4.2a and this is 4.2b. Okay, you add it up. You add it up. Okay, so they say compare. So I encourage you all to highlight it or underline it. Highlight or underline it. Yeah, you can use it in exam drawing. Okay, highlight, underline lah. Okay, compare the 5 marks got 3 marks comparing the surface of the hard mattress and the surface of the soft mattress before and when. Before and when Ali and Ahmad land on the mattress. Okay. So how? So we can start from here. Okay, so in exam you can do this point form but full sentence. Okay, so what is point form but full sentence? We always start with compare the and see the something. So we copy back the surface of the hard mattress. Hard mattress. Okay, before and when. Okay. before I think before and when surface of hard mattress is before means 4.1a lah, okay. Wait a minute, sorry. I think this question is a little bit not similar with the exam one. I could find another one. Sorry, didn't read the day before. It may be, sorry. I think we can look at let me check. Okay, I think we look at page 45. We look at this module intervention, page 45. Module intervention, page 45. So you might think that you didn't learn this. How can you do? Actually, can do now. Okay. Okay, page 45, module intervention. Okay, so let's see module intervention. Okay, let's say this is A. Okay, right. Okay, then you write. They say using diagram 5.17a and 5.17b, compare the distance between the two coherent sources. Okay, so the distance between two coherent sources is here. You can draw it. We call it as A. The distance between two coherent sources, we call them as A. Okay? We call them as A. Then, so A. Then the wavelength of the propagating water waves is hit from the From the bright fringe to the bright fringe. This one. This is called lambda. Okay, from bright fringe to bright fringe. This is called lambda. Okay. Then distance between two consecutive antinodes means. So second is lambda. Third one is the distance between two consecutive antinodes. So it's here. From here to here. Can you see there is stripe around to another center stripe around. This one we call it as X. This one is from one stripe to another stripe around. This is X. Okay. So now let's compare. So normally compare 3 marks now. Compare the distance between the two coherent sources. So let's type here point form. The distance between the two coherent sources. Okay, in diagram 5.17a is compare more log is I leave it in a blank first. Somewhat then in diagram 5.17b. Okay. So what do you think? This A is bigger or shorter? Can you please type your answer? This A is bigger or shorter? Or A greater or shorter? Yeah, thank you, Angelina. So actually we call it as is shorter than in diagram 5.17d. B. Okay, I know some of you might ask, teacher, can I say in front all the same? Can I say 5.17b is longer? I actually prefer you will use greater. Okay, greater than in 5.17b, right? Can actually, but listen to me. You always compare A first, then only B will have one advantage. Okay, what advantage is it? Later I will tell you. Shorter, thank you, Lina. Teacher, can we use lesser instead of shorter? Can, no problem. Okay, shorter, you want to use lesser, can, no problem. As long as you have the same meaning, lesser. You want to say lower, also can. I think lesser is better. Lesser is universal. Anything also can say lesser. The length lesser, temperature lesser, good can. Okay, Jiala asked, teacher, sorry, I joined late. Okay, it won't come in exam, right? Yeah, of course, it won't come in exam. Teacher, can we use nearer? Distance is nearer, can. But I still prefer lesser. Easy lah. Easy lah, can. Yeah, of course, this one won't come out in exam. Won't come. I mean, this kind of question. You know what? This is Form 4, Chapter 5. But the format is the same. Just now I used your module, but I forgot. the format is different from real SPM. Okay, so I got the real SPM question to tell you that the format is the same. Format. Okay, I'm teaching you the format. Okay.
Wavelengths.
What? Wavelength. Wavelength is from, can you see the bright fringe to bright fringe? This is wavelength. Okay, like second sentence, compare. So now the wave, copy back. Okay, copy back. The wavelength of the propagating water waves in diagram 5.17C, 5.17A and B. 5.17A is blah blah, then in diagram 5.17B. Okay, now I already draw up for you. So this is the lambda lah. This is the wavelength lah. So how is it? You actually, if you feel how they looks like the same. Sorry, I don't have my ruler here. You can measure with your ruler. Where's my ruler? You can measure with your ruler. Just measure. Anyone measure and tell me, can from right fringe to the center right fringe. Teacher, it's a wavelength distance between one white part to another white part. Yes. You can from center to center, or you can just from the beginning of the center to the next beginning of the center. Beginning of center to beginning of center. I think A is longer than B, correct? Okay, yeah, thank you. This is 0.7 cm. This is 0.5 cm. What the consecutive antenna? Later. We compare this one first. We compare the second one first. Later. Okay? What I want to tell you is the format. Even though you don't learn this before, you still can compare. Understand? Okay, so you can see is longer lah, of course, but I prefer you all use greater. Is greater because greater is like more universal. Okay. All right. So now the last, let's copy. Let's copy here. The distance between two consecutive antennas in diagram 5.17A is blah 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 blah. Then in diagram 5.17B. Okay. When you answer, remember use double-sided of your test pad, alright? Behind also use, don't waste your paper. Okay, so now where is it? So now here, the part I label X. Can you see the part I label X? Which one longer? Of course lah, A longer. But I prefer you all use greater. Okay? Why leh? Okay. Because actually in chapter 6, in chapter 6, you are going to learn the depth. Okay, let's say here got the water tank. This is a water tank. Okay, this is a water tank. So this water tank is 10-meter height. And from here to here is 2 meters. From here to here is 8 meters. Now, can you please tell me this point, this level, we call them as A. May I know what is the depth of A? Point in depth in point A. Is it 10? Is it 2? Is it 8? Can you please answer? Thank you, Kok Jun. Thank you, Jawan. Thank you, Anas. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, Kaya. Thank you, Jala. Very good. Orange. Everyone answer A. Yeah, Angelina. Yeah, that. What's that? Normally, how we see that? Oh, this river very deep lah. Normally, where we see from top. So actually, we always see from top. So the depth count from the surface. Okay. What is the depth from point A? Means you count from top to bottom. Okay, then if I say what is the height in point A? So we count from the bottom to the top. It's 8. Understand? Okay, that's why. See, let's say this part called X, this part called Y. Okay, sorry. Let's say I got it's copy. Let's say these are the two things. All of them full of water. Okay, so this one at point, this is X and this is Y. May I know which one is deeper? Can you compare the depth of X and Y? Can you compare the depth of X and Y? Your answer can be X. Which one? X is deeper than Y. See, wrong. That's why I say don't use deep or long or what. Use greater. So we always count from top to the bottom. Can you see actually Y is deeper than X? So we say X is, we can say Y is greater. The depth of Y is greater than X. Understand? So don't use that. Don't use deeper. We use more. We always say greater or more. Less, we always say lesser. Okay? Can you don't understand the diagram? It's okay. We will learn this after this. We'll learn this in chapter 6. You don't understand them. I prefer you all use the comparison word greater and lesser. Okay, lesser. I prefer you all use these two words, greater, lesser. Okay, now see our comparison done. Okay, next. Relate the distance between the two coherent sources with the distance between two consecutive. The distance between two coherent sources and the distance between two consecutive antennas. Okay, now, so let's see, what should we see? So they want what? Distance between two coherent sources, which is this. Then what they want? Distance between two consecutive antennas. Distance between two consecutive antennas. Ta-da! Can you see? They want a relationship between these two. Then, just now I say, we always write the A in front, right? We always write A in front. A in front. A in front. Then say you want to write B in front also can, but like that easier. So now look at the blue. Look at the blue one. So this is B. So they want relationship for B. So can you see 5.17A lesser, 5.17A greater. So their relationship actually is your primary school one. The more the. But for me, I like to say, I like to recopy this. Okay, so I like to recopy the distance. Actually, I like to recopy this, copy this. Haha. The distance between two coherent sources. I forgot the sources. Forgot the sources. Increases. Then, if you feel no lines, you can continue. Copy and paste. The distance between the two consecutive antennas decrease. Okay. So this is the relationship. 它的关系性。小时候我们学 in primary school we learn the 月什么绳子越长，断的不是摆动的越久or like 水越多霉菌越多月 okay. So if you want to write relationship in that way, can still can, no problem, can. The more the copy and paste, the more the distance between two coherent sources, the less the copy and paste. Copy and paste. The less the distance. Cannot go. Okay, so actually relationship got 3 types of sentence, but I don't encourage you to use the third one. Can write one sentence or not, or have to separate? Or actually it's one sentence. Actually it's one sentence. You can write like that. Comma, then one sentence. But I purposely can write in one sentence. I purposely make it like half sentence on top, half sentence on the bottom, because I want you to see the format. Get it? Format. Okay, for math. Actually, got one more. But I don't encourage you to use that because this year SPM there is a question cannot use that relationship. Okay, so what is it? It would be like this. The distance between two coherent sources is inversely proportional to the distance of two consecutive antennae. You can see that? I don't encourage you to use this because sometimes it cannot apply. What is it? If it is not a physical quantity, you cannot apply it. Okay? Distance is a physical quantity. Yeah, you can compare. But if they ask the shape, then you cannot compare. You cannot say directly or inversely proportional. So I don't encourage you to use this. Use this tool enough. I like this one. I like the first one. A increases, B decreases. Okay? Okay, so see, normally they will ask another one, like wavelength and this. Okay, now if I add one more question C. If I add one question C. Okay, now question C is, can you tell what is the relationship for the wavelength of the propagating water waves and the distance between two consecutive antennas? Okay, so now how is the relationship? You can write on your paper first. What's the relationship? So I make it as another highlight color. Maybe this and this. So now what's the relationship between these two? Just now is sentence 1, relationship between sentence 1 and sentence 3. Now is the relationship between sentence 2 and sentence 3. Let's write your answer first. Later I tell you. Later I give the another. I give the answer here. Teacher, what the difference between paper 1 and paper 2? Got essay. This is essay. Oh, actually this is essay. Essay. So number 9, 10, 11. 9, 10, just answer one only. Answer one only. 11 must answer. So 9, 10, 11 answer on test back. Understand? No need copy. No need copy back question. No need. No need. No need. Just answer. Okay, just write A, B, C, A1, A2, A3. Teacher will mark according to that. No need copy back answer question. Same as your chemistry and bio, alright? Chemistry also, no need copy, just answer on test paper. Okay, so now let me announce the answer. So answer is the wavelength of the propagating waves, copy, paste here, increases, comma, then the copy here, and the distance between two consecutive antinodes decreases. Understand? So this is your sentence lah. You can make your sentence in one long sentence of comma, then long sentence. But I purposely make it half so that you can see increase, decrease. Understand? The relationship. This is a formula of relationship. Increase, increase, or increase, decrease. Oh, sorry. My fault. Look at the color. Grid 5.178 greater, 5.178 greater. Greater means, sorry, is increase. Sorry. Get the idea of relationship. Get the idea of relationship. That's why I want you always compare A first, then B. A first, then B. A first, then B. You want to compare like that, also can, no problem. Just for me, I feel confusing lah. But if you A is lesser than B, A is greater than B, A is greater than B. So if you compare 1 and 3, then you can see 1 and 3. So very easy, you can see the increase, decrease. But if you compare 2 and 3, greater, so their relationship increase. Now get the idea. Okay, and the wavelength of the the wavelength of the propagating water waves increases, the distance between the two points. Yeah, increases. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Right, same thing. Yeah. Okay, so actually, this question, 5 marks question, number 5 got 5 marks, number 6 also got 5 marks, number 11 also got 5 marks. So if you can get the format only, directly 15 marks in your hand. Okay, so we say physics is hard to fail because the 15 marks in your hand already. Okay. Okay, so now we look back to page 14. I can make impossible possible, which means like you. Okay. Now, for example, page 14. So actually, this one is format for number 5 or number 6. So see, actually the same thing. Diagram A shows Ali kicking a football, and diagram B shows Ali kicking a stone. So this is A, this is B. So, teacher, after class, can I ask? Can, no problem. After class, you want to ask something, can stay, no problem. Okay, now based on diagram A and B, compare. See, compare. They won't tell you compare here, compare here, compare here. But remember, this is A1, A2, A3. Means the questions is compare here, compare this, compare this, compare this. So they won't repeat the compare in front of every sentence. You understand or not? Okay. So compare 1, 2, 3 yourself. They just write compare one time only. So you need to compare yourself. Number 5, number 6, number 11. All got compare and relationship. Okay, now. So, based on A and B, compare collision time. They don't have collision time. How to compare? Anyone can help me? They don't have. How to compare? How I know? How I know? How I know? Yeah, thank you, Wei Xuan. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Angelina, Michelle. Oh, what page? Page 14. Module intervention. Module intervention. Yeah, so Cherry formula. So if in a diagram no information, please read. Actually, we all should start with the question. Don't skip. We should read every word, every sentence. Then we translate and put it in. For example, the collision time of Ali's foot with the ball is 0.2 seconds, 0.2 seconds. Then don't forget to write our subject in front. So second is time now, okay? We write it ourselves in the diagram so that we can see. While the collision time of Ali's foot with the stone is 0.02 seconds, t equals to 0.02. Okay, so Ali's leg felt sore after kicking the stone. So ouch, this one sore means painful lah. Okay, this one no lah. Okay. Now compare the collision time. So how to answer? Actually same as here. Okay, same as here. Let's copy back. Let's copy back the collision diagram A is blah 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 in diagram B. Okay. So format, sentence format always the same. Okay, compare. Very good. Compare. Thank you, Jala. Jala gave me this. Okay, Jala, thank you. Sorry, I tell your name. If you mind, I tell you. If you ask question and if you mind, I tell your name. You mentioned to me first. Say, teacher, please don't tell my name. Okay. I believe Jala don't mind, right? Jala, you don't mind. Yes, thank you, Jala. Okay, you are cook. Thank you, Angelina. But Angelina, one is 0.2, one is 0.02. Okay, so this one, sorry, not accept, this one wrong. They don't want you to minus, they just want you to compare more or less. Understand? So actually, this one, which one is greater? Yes. So actually, this is 0.2, 0.02. So this is smaller, this is greater. So A is greater than in B. Okay, so always check back lah. Actually, like me, sometimes I also confuse. So sometimes I will make it as 2 divided by 10, 2 divided by 100. I compare all of it. Divided by 100 will be lesser lah. Okay, I will check back in my way, in my way. Teacher, may I know, is collision time and impact time the same thing? Okay, thank you. Yeah, same thing. Okay, be careful. Collision time, same as impact time. Okay, it's about impulse force. F equals to mv minus mu over t. Yeah, same. But be careful. Be careful. Got one more thing called impulse. Impulse is ft. Be careful. Impulse is ft equals to mv minus mu. And this t, we call it as contact time. Okay? Two total different things. Impact time and contact time are different. Then normally when they ask impulse, they ask about follow through. Let's follow through. For example, when you want to smash badminton, what do? You swing from behind to in front. Long time you contact with the shuttlecock. So that's follow through. That's impulse. You need longer time. Okay. But impact time is you hit until stop. The time hit until stop. Totally two different things. All right. Teacher, may I know is collision time? Sorry. Yeah. Okay. You understand very good. Okay. So now, what is the velocity after kicking? So before kicking, actually they stop lah. So actually after kicking, they have same velocity lah. Okay, same velocity. So same velocity means both are same. You can just say both are the same or both are equal. Okay. Yeah. So compare not only greater or lesser, still got equal. Okay. When do we use equal? I cannot remember other. I cannot remember other example. This is electromagnetic. Okay, so this is, they would say that the type of, they say they drop the bar magnet down once in A. Then they drop the bar magnet down another time in B. So they ask compare the strength of the magnetic force in A and B. So actually you are using the same magnet, so same lah, understand? So remember, compare can be more, can be greater, can be lesser, can be equal. So if you say A is equals to B, okay? So you say diagram A is equals to diagram B. Can I prefer you all use sentence first, okay? Next year you want to use this symbol, okay? But this year we practice first, we use full sentence first. Okay, now impossibles. So impossibles, of course lah, we know lah. We know lah, shorter time means impossibles bigger lah. So we say the impossibles in, please always tell A first then B. In diagram A is lesser than in diagram. Okay. So now from here, then next what they ask, relate, state the relationship. One more time, one more thing. When you see the words state the relationship or say what? Say relate. This one you forget about it. Just want to show the sentence. When they ask for state the relationship and they state relate, actually are the same. Okay? So means this kind of sentence. So how to make the collision time with the velocity of the kid? This one we cancel. Sorry, this one we cancel. Now we look at this. Collision time with impossibles. Okay? Collision time with impossibles. Collision time with impossibles. Then we look at this. A is greater. A is lesser. So yes, we can get a conclusion. The collision time increases the impulsive force decreases. Can you get the idea? Greater, lesser means increase, decrease. Okay, collision time, impulsive force, greater, lesser, increase, decrease, right? Can, the greater, the lesser, can. You want to use the primary school sentence also can, the can. But I prefer you to write increase, decrease lah. I discourage you to use inversely or directly. 99% can use for this, but 1% cannot use. Now this one, fast and I want to tell you because your topic is very narrow, so the questions always like that, okay? Okay, there are two identical toy rocket A and toy rocket B, okay? So based on blah blah A and B, compare. So actually this relate need to put on here, below here, then relate. Relate normally is after that lah. So compare the acceleration of toy rocket A and toy rocket B. Okay, if they have toy rocket A, toy rocket B, you want to say A is blah blah then B, also can, or you want to still tell back diagram 2.1 to A is blah blah then B, 2.1 to B also can. Okay, so now can you compare the acceleration of rocket A and rocket B? So same thing, Let's copy that. So normally, remember number 9 and number 10, if they don't have space for you to write, means you need to write on test pad, okay? Test pad. 9, 10, 11. 9 or 10 and 11 write on test pad. That's your essay. Not the sejarah essay lah, okay? Okay, so now we say the acceleration of toy rocket A is greater than toy rocket B. Okay. Okay, then next compare the final velocity. Same thing lah. Start with we copy back. Okay, start with the final velocity of toy rocket A is blah blah. Then toy rocket B. So can see lah, actually this one go further because multiples. So it's the same thing lah. It's the same thing means is greater than right? Then now compare. Always remember compare. Then only you relate. The change in momentum of toy rocket A is greater than in toy rocket B. Okay. Now, actually, we can make a conclusion of whatever they want to relate. A is greater, A is greater, A is greater. So normally, no matter what they want to relate, increase. So for example, now relate acceleration to the forward force. And okay, this is not the typical type, but we can know F equals to ma. If acceleration increase means the forward force also increase. Okay, this is not the typical type, but we still can do it. Increase. Okay, then now final velocity to the impulse. So Ft equals to, you can relate it by using formula. So in the beginning, 0, what? 0. So final velocity higher, then higher impulsive also. Sorry, not impulsive force, higher impulse. So final velocity increase, impulse increase. Of course, now we are doing exercise. Don't use arrow in exam, so please write properly. The final velocity increases. The impulse increases. Okay, understand. Yeah, like that. 5 marks in your hand. 1 question, 5 marks. 3 questions, 15 marks. Sure, in your hand already. If you aim the lowest target, 40 marks. Okay, 40 marks minus 15. You just need to score another 25, then you pass already. But I believe you want to aim 80 marks, right? Okay, physics paper total how much? Okay, it's like this. This paper 1 is 40 marks, 40 objective. Please get ready your OMR, yeah. Paper 2 is 100. Paper 3 is Amali. Yes, you do the experiment yourself. It's 15 marks. But this time we don't do Amali. So it's total 140. So let's say you score 100 per 140 divided times 100%. Teacher, paper 2 have how many questions? 11. Now here. 1 to 4 is short question. 5 to 6 comparison and relationship. 7 and 8 is something like 9, 10, 11 decision making. 9, 10, 9 or 10, choose one only. 11 must answer. So actually total got 10 questions only. Looks like got 11, but we only need to answer 10. 9 or 10. Okay? Okay, so I think what else I didn't tell? Formula not given. Concept and definition are. So if you don't know how to answer the definition, look at formula, translate maths back into sentence. That's it. Okay, so all of the I gave everyone formula, right? So all of the formula given is 1 to 6 only. Then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 0, 0, 0. This 8 not given. So if you scared, you forget. Okay, if you're scared, you forget. Tomorrow, before you start, you write down the formula first lah. But I also believe some of you, I know it lah, already in mind already. Teacher, can you scroll back to page 15? Page 15. Page 15. Oh, okay. Okay. So compare relationship. And then last time I told you number 9, 10, 11, 9 or 10 and 11, please make a table. Please make a table like this. You don't, so number 1 is characteristic. Then second would be you can empty or empty also never mind. Then third one is your reason. Okay, so when you write, you can write like number 1, for example, the thickness of mattress. Okay. Take this is your choice, your reason. You can increase impact time, decrease impulsive force. Don't use symbol, please write in sentence. Please give at least 2 reasons. Let's say number 1, you're wrong, you still got second aspect of understanding. At least 2. You want to write 2, 3, 4, also can, no problem. Yeah, 9 or 10, then 11. Please use table. Easy for you to check. You already write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I tell you, for Matahari, if you don't draw table, I tell you, I feel I don't want to mark. Okay, especially when your writing is like chaka ayam. I feel I don't want. Okay, teacher, if compare, do we need to draw table? No need. Just write sentence like this. Understand? Compare. Compare. Normally compare 3 marks, relationship 2 marks, totally 5 marks. So please make 3 sentences like this. Okay, then remember A in front, B behind, right? And easy to check lesser or greater, so you easy to make relationship. For the table only for essay. 9 or 10, 11 are essay. Okay, so all of these are structure. What is structure? As for example, this is essay lah. Then for example, this is structure lah. Under the questions, there is space for you to write your answer, called structure. Under the questions, like no space for you, didn't draw line for you to write anything, means your answer in test prep. Now, like this also. One more thing. I forgot. Last time I forgot to tell. One more thing. For example, look at page 29. Page 29. It's chapter 3. Okay, chapter 3. It's satellite. I know you didn't learn satellite. I know, I understand. Just common sense. Like here got the 4 satellite PQRS. This one, never mind, you don't look. Just look at the last one. Okay, just common sense. Lifetime of satellite should be which one? Like, please type your answer in the chat. Satellite. Thank you, Jella. Okay, one. So actually, you only got 2 choices lah. 1 vote. Others, fast. Others. Okay, 2, 3. Okay. 4. Okay, 5. Okay, congratulations. Yeah, this one, correct. So this one, when you, okay, thank you. Very good. So let's say for this question, let's say, okay, this is number 4. Okay, so we write here lifetime satellite. I'm just telling you the format. Tomorrow, don't come in front of me. Teacher, you didn't tell properly. How can I tell you properly the exam question? Right? I just tell you the format. Lifetime satellite. Okay, if you write 5 to 10 years, okay, then because they can use in longer time. Your reason now, okay? It can last longer. Okay, very good. Less maintenance. Okay, no problem. Then what do you think? So actually your reason, yes, you will get 1 mark. But for your choice, okay, you will get wrong. Okay? So be careful, when there is a number, you must make adjective. Okay? So if you write 5 to 10, sorry, wrong. But if you say longer, yes, you will get correct. Understand? Unless if they say 24 hours or 14 hours. If you 24 hours is our Earth, the day, 1 day for our Earth. Yeah, this one fixed already. Yes, you can write 24. That 5 to 10 years is not a fixed number. So please use the word longer. Understand? When you see number in your choice, Please write longer or greater. Greater or lesser. Understand? Use adjective. So if you write number, sorry, you will get wrong. You want adjective. Can. So if you say greater years, can, no problem. As long as you got adjective. You tell greater or lesser. Right? Same as the comparison just now. Be careful, ah. Okay. Sorry. I underestimate the time. Next time I make 1.5 hours. Okay, next time I make 1.5 hours. Okay, this one. This is page 37. Teacher, if we only write adjective, will we still get marked? Yes. Until 2 a.m. also can. I don't want. I want to sleep. You know, in my age, if I don't sleep, high blood pressure, hypertension. Okay, now for example, this question. Still the same thing. I know you haven't learned. I know, just common sense can. Okay, now let's say this is a cooling fin, the engine for the motor lah, right? Right? Now, what should be the melting point of the fin? What's the melting point of the cooling fin? Right? So let's say this is number 2. Melting point. This is your choice. This is your reason. Like, what is your melting point? Like, just common sense. Do you want this thing melt fast? Don't want. So you will choose. Don't look at others. Just look at this. You will choose lower. What? You don't want. We don't want it. We don't want the metal here melt. We don't want this metal melt. We don't want. So what melting point? We don't want it to melt. So what melting point is better? Okay, congratulations. Thank you, Kokchun. Kokchun get it. Yes. Michelle get it. Yes. Okay, so yeah. Okay, if you write 1,700, if you write 1,020, if you write 820, all wrong, even though it's correct. Apai your format wrong. We don't want number, we want greater melting point. Understand? Why don't want, why greater melting point? So that it does not melt easily. Scary, okay? When you ride your motorcycle, suddenly the part of your engine melt. It's very scary. We don't want it. So we must have high melting point, greater or high or higher. We don't want number. We want adjective. Understand? Okay, we don't want number. We want adjective. Teacher, so the table is right for us to understand only and not the answer. Yes, they purposely wants you to lose your mark if you answer in number. One more. Ta-da! Now, let's say focal length of FO. Okay, can you please tell me what should you write as your answer? When they ask for characteristic, only answer in table form. Yep. The 10 marks question, when you see 10 marks question like this, table form, understand? 10 mark question. And not necessary table form, I tell you, sometimes they don't give you table. So what should you answer this? Can I say 60 cm to 10 cm? Or 4 cm to 6 cm? Okay, so answer is, let's say greater, please use greater, alright? Don't write number, except some fixed number. Now see, compare. Okay, compare relationship. Okay, so I think that's all I want to tell you lah. Compare relationship. 10 mark question. Sometimes they will ask about modification. For example, this is modification. If they ask you to modify, here only got 4, please make it as 5 points. Alright, so 10 mark questions make a table. So if they ask you to choose, your number 5 must be your choice. If they just ask you to modify, your number 5 is your modification. No need choose, understand? So we no need write number, only greater. Yeah. If they show you number, you just write greater or lesser. How would 7 and 8 looks like? Now, this is 7 and 8. Okay, so for example, our saringan padang, just finish, right? For example, what's the type of the tire? So type, white type can reduce. So imagine you wear t-shirt like this, so bulky, you run, what happened? You'll feel air resistance. So type can reduce air resistance. Okay, type of shoes. Got the spike one or the stuck one. Okay, so that can increase the grip, so that prevents slippery. Paper 140 objective, yes, correct. Okay, additional equipment, starting block. Okay, so I will actually always use that starting block. I can increase acceleration. Yeah, I forgot one more thing. Once you write your reason, please check back. Is there anything is in your question as criteria? The man should wear proper attire and shoes used additional to run faster and achieve maximum acceleration. Okay, see maximum acceleration, increase acceleration. Can or not? Cannot. So what can you do? You can say increase velocity. Understand? Since they mention acceleration, we don't use back acceleration. We use velocity. Or increase impulsive force. Increase the net force. Can I say increase friction? Can increase friction? If you say increase friction with the field, yeah, with not the field, but the track. Teacher, can you give tips to paper 2? What can I give? Paper 2 only got that topic. What can I give? Tell me. Huh? Linear equation, the graph, the formula, impulse, impulsive force, momentum. What else? Impulse, impulsive force, momentum, action, reaction, weight equals to mg. Chapter 3, only 3.1. What can I do? What can I give? I gave all already. What do you want? I say add forward thrust kit. Right, so I think that's all. So if you want to rest, you can rest. If you still want to ask questions, you can stay back. Alright, thank you everyone. Bye-bye. My exam answer. Can I give you after that? I give you after your exam. Bye. Can see how 3.1 coming out. It's very easy. Okay. Graph question. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Can teacher explain graph question? Teacher, exam until centripetal force. Less than that. Okay. Hi, thank you. Bye. Good night. So we only make table when 10 marks question. Yes. Okay, bye. Bye. So centripetal force not coming out. Well, no. Right. No. Michelle, sorry. Lina. Oh, okay. Tiffany. Oh, unless. Okay, bye. Okay, for the tick, what should I put if they ask for the type of motion? Oh, very good. Type of motion. Type of motion. Okay, when they ask about type of motion. Okay, Helen. Type of motion, normally we say constant velocity or constant acceleration. Only like that. Okay, so for example, if this is VT graph, the V increasing means it's constant acceleration because the gradient is the same. If you just put acceleration and deceleration, I encourage you to put constant acceleration or constant velocity. Because if you just put acceleration, the acceleration might be like this, increasing acceleration. Is tick coming up? Yes, of course. So let's stop it. How can the tick not coming out? Okay, then Helen. Say Helen. Okay, like okay. The graph. Okay, so which of the following equation shows a relationship of x and y correctly? Okay, actually this is your maths, like Form 3 maths. And Form 4 maths also you will learn again at Form 5. Okay, so this is a linear graph, right? So linear graph is saying y equals to mx plus c. But this is negative graph. So your y, substitute 1 over y equals to your m. Actually, this is y-intercept divided by x-intercept. So actually, it's negative c over a times x is x plus c is c. Okay. Then it's admits and also some admits. So you need to rearrange them so that you get this question, this answer. Okay, so obviously for A is impossible already. B also impossible. C looks like the same, but this is negative. So C also cannot. Then how? then you can see A is everywhere. Okay, A is everywhere. So let's try with the whole things with times A. So the whole things if we times A, we'll get A over Y equals to negative CX plus AC. Do we have this? Yes, we got this. So it's D. You can see that? Positive AC they put in front, negative CX they put behind. So answer is D. Everyone can understand? iPhone chapter 2. What's the difference between finding the gradient of area of the graph? How to find gradient of the graph if they ask to? How to find gradient of the graph? The area of the graph. Let's see what later I answer this first. Okay, the same thing is this f equals to kx, k equals to constant. K equals to constant means normally, so we can make y equals to mx plus c. So f equals to kx, f equals to kx plus 0 means this f equals to kx, no y-intercept. So can you see y-intercept wrong? Then it must be a straight line. So D also wrong. Then let's see. So we can see f equals to kx actually means f directly proportional to x. So it's f directly proportional to x. Answer is B. This one is f is directly proportional to 1 over x. Also means f is inversely proportional to x. Okay, so answer is B. Okay, now next. Wow. Okay, a stone that's thrown vertically upwards was having blah after blah of the maximum height. What is the maximum height that can be reached by the stone? So it is like free fall. So a stone is thrown upwards. So U equals to 15 meters per second. So thrown upwards maximum height means V equals to 0. G equals to negative 9.81 meters per second. Then after reach, oh sorry. This is after reach. I make something. After reach two-thirds of the height of the maximum height, V is straight, U is 15 meters per second. So let's say the total height is 1s lah. So this one is 2/3 of s. So we have? We have okay, so we can treat this as U lah. U equals to 15. So means from U to V is 1/3 of S. So we can use, there must be a formula, got S, U, V, G, A, S, A, S, U, V, A, S, U, V, A, S, U, V, A, S, U, V. We use the fourth one. So the fourth one would be V square equals to U square plus 2AS. V is 0, U is 15 square plus 2G S, 1/3 of S. So it will be 15/22除以2除以9.81等于1/3S。So 是225除以2除9.81是1.61再乘3。答案34.4 D answer D. Because what you know? Because the U is here, the 15 is here. So we don't know anything about in front of here. So we just treat the last. The last is 1/3 of S. S is total. So 1/3 of S. Now like this. You see that? We use 1/3 of S. This is quite careful actually. Okay, we use 1/3 of S because we make this is a starting point. I said when I reach 2/3 of S is 15, so we make this is the starting point. U as 15. So left how much displacement? 1/3. So 你们可以吗？可以明白吗？可以明白 1/3 吗？ Total is S. Wait, so teacher, the acceleration of gravity is negative because of log going up. Always going up. The G always going down. Yeah. Okay, always going down. So this is 2/3 of height. So if the VU here is 15 meters per second, when I reach the top, V should be 0. So here is 1/3 lah. Helen 可以吗？Helen?
可以老师。
Then this one, tortoise. Yeah, this one. This one Afifa also. Last time I can solve, but this time I cannot solve. Okay, but don't worry, this one will coming up. Okay. And this one, the net force. Actually, this one already moved to form 5. Form 5 is D. Net force equals to 0. This one won't come up. Okay, this is form 5. This is form 5. Okay, so okay, area on the graph, area on the graph. So remember, if this is VT graph, remember GAAD. If they want to ask velocity, it's interpolation. Okay, so how? For example, they give you something like this. They give you something like this. Sure, area under graph means, be careful, area under graph, don't be cheated. Area under graph. Actually, where is graph? This line is graph. This line is graph. This line is graph. So let's say this is 5, this is 10, this is 15, this is 20. The height here, let's say 40. The height here, let's say -50. Okay, area under graph actually is area under graph. When you see this, please change it into area between graph and x-axis. Here is x-axis. So where is area between graph and x-axis? Is around here, understand? is around here. Area under graph actually means area between graph and x-axis. Don't be cheated. So if they ask for distance, so no need count positive, negative. You just find area here plus area here. Okay, the area would be trapezium. Trapezium is half times sum of parallel side A plus B. I will say A is the shorter side for parallel line. B is the longer one for parallel line times height. So if for this question now, it will be half times A will be 5 plus 15. You can see 5 plus 15 times height is 40 lah. Like that lah. So if distance, you just the up one plus the down one. Okay, A1 plus A2. Okay, but if they ask for displacement, so the positive one minus the negative one, understand? What do they mean by kinetic energy is not conserved in explosive? That one you forget about it. The kinetic energy is out of syllabus already. Just forget it. The area under graph is area between graph and x-axis. Then you find the shape trapezium. This shape is triangle. Just find the area of the shape only. Okay. Tomorrow paper easy or not? For me, of course, easy. Everything I can do. Everything I know answer for me. Okay, so find the area and add them together. Okay, if I ask for distance, you add them. For displacement, you minus because this is positive, this is negative. Understand? Okay, and teacher, I'm in module intervention, page 16. When we draw the table, can we put intake more air as the reason? Can, for big size propeller. Can. Oh, and tomorrow got errata. Errata means something wrong on the question. You need to correct it back. I'll tell teacher. Teacher, for Pelangi book, page 67, number 3C. Does that related to syllabus? Page 67. Page 67, number 3C. Yes, related. Yeah, related. Oh, okay. Type of brick. Actually, this one is more suitable to put in Form 5. I don't know why they put in Form 4. Here got one more. If they ask for brick, you normally we say the brick is ABS brick. ABS means anti-lock braking system. Correct? So can stop easily. Or actually also avoid slippery skidding. Yeah, so I think this is more suitable to be put in Form 5. Actually, last time Form 4, Form 5, these two chapters they combined. So yes, suitable, but now this one is better moved to Form 5. Yeah. Not suitable to be learned in Form 4. Any other question? So tomorrow exam will come out break. I'm not so sure. The thickness of brake line, this one may come out, but type of the ratio will not come out. The ratio is important. This one maybe come out, maybe, because something just common sense, right? Common sense. Okay, no more. Okay, no more can sleep, right? Okay, thank you everyone. Bye. What's the difference between contact time and impact time? I don't really understand. Okay, bye. Contact time and impact time. Contact time and impact. Okay, contact time is when we swing our racket, badminton racket or tennis racket or whatever. So if we want to make smash, sure. So we will okay, so let's say this is A, this is B. Which way you will make the tennis ball or shuttlecock go faster, go further? Which way? A or B? Yeah, yeah, A. Yeah, correct. Why A? Because A you swing longer distance means your contact time is so FT lah. FT equals to MV minus MU. Your contact time longer means you will have higher final velocity. Yeah, so this is called contact time. Longer contact time, higher final velocity, right? So now, okay, so now I have two. I have two x. Yeah, I have two x, xa and xb. Xa is a brick. Sorry, xa drop on bricks. XB drops on a sponge. Okay, so impact time. This impact time is the time starts when object collide. Collide means hit until stop. Okay, so let's say this brick is hard. Is impact time the same as contact time? Oh, different, different. This is contact time, this is contact time. We call it as impulse. This is impact time, means when you hit it, the impulse was mean. So this one, when it hit, touch, and stop, it will stop maybe in 0.01 second. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, so B will drop sponge. We know that sponge is elastic, ma? So elastic means what? Means the sponge will goes down and bounce back and goes down and bounce back and goes down and bounce back. So it will bounce until stop. Means the time would be longer, maybe 0 point, maybe 1 second. It'll bounce until stop. So the time start from object collide until stop. Collide until stop. So longer time. So we say longer impact time means lower impulsive force. But this one directly means this is shorter impact time, so higher impulsive force. Understand? Now understand impact time and contact time. Contact time is when we want, normally the sports, the ball to go faster. So we swing longer, we contact longer so that we increase the final velocity. Increase V is final velocity. Impact time is when they hit until they stop. Yeah, thank you. But I thought times is inversely proportional to force. Yes, but we need to look back to our formula. Our formula impulse is Ft equals to mv minus mu. But impulsive force is F equals to mv minus mu over T. Okay, so look at the left-hand side, right-hand side, left-hand side, right-hand side, left-hand side, right-hand side. So actually, what is impulse? Impulse actually is minus means the change of momentum. So the change of momentum, we can use mv minus mu, or we can use force times time. Means the more force you contact to the more force and more time you swing your racket, the more time, more contact time here, you will increase your final velocity. So your final velocity increase means the change of the momentum will increase too. Okay, but impulsive force is the force. Impulse is the momentum. It's talking about the momentum. Impulsive force is talking about the force. Yes, for force, yes. Lengthen impact time, decrease impulsive force. Yes. Understand? Clear? Contact time and impact time. Yes. Okay, any other question? Okay, if no question, then we can rest lah. Okay, thank you everyone. Bye-bye. Wish us good luck. Good luck. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, you all can do it. Don't worry. Okay, then okay, bye. Don't worry. Can do it. Sure, can do it. Yeah, Mish. Yeah. What do you want to ask? Yes, can please. Is collision time the same as impact time? Yes. This is collision time or impact time. Yes. Means the time starts from contacting until stops. Like sponge, it will bounce until stop longer. Yes. Yeah, what else do you want to ask? I don't understand how to do question in the purple module, page 43. Purple module, page 43. Question tugasan 3, question 1. Haha, when they say talk about height. Okay, talk about height. It's something like free fall. Talk about height. So jumps from 10 meter away, 10 meter above. What is the time taken for astronaut to reach the surface of the moon? So actually this is S lah, the height lah. Then G is 1.6 negative. G is 1.6 meters per second. So time, don't know. And we got one more hidden information. Do you know that? When before he jumped, what is his velocity? Free fall got two hidden info. One is G, but it's given already. Another one is initial velocity 0. For example, I have one object here. Before it drops, what's the velocity here? 0. Yeah, release. Yeah, hidden info. About when I talk about height, free fall, initial velocity 0. So what do we have here? We have USTG, or we rearrange it ASTUV. Well, for free fall, S normally is height lah, A is G lah. So actually we have what? We have G, we have A, we got S, we got T, we got U, we don't have B. Any formula got ASTU only. ASTU, which formula? Only got ASTU. ASTU. Don't have V. We always check. Actually, this four formula only got five unknowns. ASTUV. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then every formula should got one unknown missing. For example, this one ASR, this one don't have S. A don't have, so this one don't have A. Yes. This one ASTU, this one don't have V. This one AS don't have T. So yeah, use number 3. So this is how we check lah. We got SUTG. Translate. A actually is G. S actually is H. Okay. So we got ASTU. So we copy number 3. S equals to UT plus half AT squared. S equals to UT plus half AT squared. Yes, because free fall must related to gravitational acceleration. So the formula not related to gravitational. So number 2 is not using for free fall. Okay. Linear equation for 4, but number 2 don't have gravitational acceleration, so we are not applied in free fall. So since U equals to 0, so it's falling down, so it's negative 10 equals to half. Remember, G is negative, going down, so 1.6 T squared. So you will find out it's Negative 10 times 2 divided by negative 1.6 equals to t squared. Don't forget, it's t squared, means later you need to square. So it'll be 20. See, if you put negative here, it's going down, and gravitational acceleration also going down. So when you move it, they will be cancelled, become positive. So 20 divided by 1.6 is 12.5, but it's t squared. So t squared is 12.5. If you don't want to write this, also never mind, you can directly square answer. The answer is 3.5355 seconds. I prefer you all make 4 decimal places. At least 3, but I like 4. Okay, so for page 25, I cannot answer. Page 25. Page 25. Which one you cannot answer? Where? F. Oh, F. Why cannot answer? So initial velocity, acceleration on. Then initial velocity, this one, 4 divided by 0.2. Okay, the time. This time actually called interval time. What's interval? Means in between. In between. Okay, so the space, no. You must treat this like a fence. Pagar. Apa itu pagar? You can actually, like here go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we make fence, make pagar. Okay, so fence. Okay, if I want to put pots of flower in between the fence, how? Here got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fence, 6 wood. Then how many pots of flower I can put? So let's say pot 1, pot 2, pot 3, pot 4, pot 5. Yes, 5. So the space in between. Time interval is like the space in between. So got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so that's why this is U, this is V. So the time interval actually is 5. And then every time it jumps, it's 10 ticks. 10 ticks means 0.2 seconds. So actually it's 5 times 0.2 seconds. That's 1. Get it? Because each thread has 10 spaces in between the dot. Yeah. So don't use 10 spaces. This is called tick. 1 tick, 0.02 seconds. But here got 10 ticks. So every time you jump, the space is 0.2. 1 tick is 0.02. But 10 ticks is 0.2. So the time interval is 5 times 0.2. Interval. Standard time, yep. 10 times 0.02, 0.2, yep. So for this one, for example, this one also we treat this is, now say this is U. So the in between will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits. If we count like that, yes, we got 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But for acceleration, it's the time in between U and V. So actually it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ticks means 5 times 0.72. So time interval. This is called time interval. So time in between U and V. The formula given, the black one will be given. The writing one you write yourself. Any other question? Okay. Okay. Have a good night. Bye. Bye, Jenway. Bye, Jenway. Any questions? Jenway. No à? Thầy cô rồi nha. Ok. End class hả? Bye bye.